Yeah. It's one of those days, folks. It's Thursday. I know it's Friday Eve.
Baby Friday.
Baby. I like that. Baby Friday.
Baby Friday.
I like that.
That's
Baby
what I
Friday.
like to call it.
What are you eating for dinner tonight? Let's get down to the real stuff.
All right. So remember how I was supposed to eat a steak last night?
Yeah.
I'm eating it tonight.
All right. So you got it defrosted. It's going to
be. I'm assuming it's defrosted by this point.
I got to ask Chat Jippet what's wrong with my fridge because it's so cold in there.
Did you change the temperature?
I haven't touched it.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Well, why don't you see what it's on?
I don't even know how to
maybe you
do
need
that.
to turn it up.
I just need to say, hey, Chet, take a look at this and tell me what to do with it. I don't even.
I'm sure he can tell you.
I don't. He tells me everything else.
Yeah.
And he's been right on a bunch of things. I don't listen to him all the time. I don't want to. I want autonomy. I want to feel like I can make my own mistakes.
Right.
I don't want him making my mistakes, but he can make mistakes too. But I don't know. He doesn't make too many. And then you got Grok.
Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. Grok's, well, I don't want to make statements here, but I think Grok is really good. So Grok's been getting like detailed.
Oh, detailed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chet just keeps it simple. You know, he respects that you're a person. Grok's like, no, you need to do this. You need to do that.
Oh, very serious.
Yeah. And then he comes back to you. He's like, do you want me to further this? Do you want me to write you a letter? I'm like, whoa, easy. Everybody relax.
Everybody calm down.
Yeah. But that's the story there. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the big show. It is Freddie and Gator on a Thursday evening. I almost said Tuesday. And if this were a Tuesday, not a chance in you know what, that I would make it. Hottest day of the year so far.
Hey, that's what I was going to say.
Freddie. Freddie,
Gator,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Freddie, it's the hottest day of the year so far.
First alert.
We hit 93 degrees. That's exciting.
Is it?
Not really. No.
I'm not excited about it.
13th day so far this year of 90 degrees or higher.
Second day in a row.
Of 90 degrees or higher.
And this is probably going to be a lengthy trend. Well, at least through Saturday.
Yeah, through Saturday we'll be having 90-degree temperatures, and then next week we won't because we're going to have a daily chance for rain. But
we're still at 92. Golly,
enough. You know, and you know what's doing. You know what's going on. The wind is calm, so that's part of what's happening. So we got this compressional air right now. That's over the metro area. So 92 degrees. I'm sorry, I'm swaying back and forth, folks. It's been one of those days. I'm just going to do it. You know, I feel like if my mom were watching, she would say, "Dave, what are you doing? Quit doing that. It's very annoying." But just let you know.
Right now says it's cooling in Montana. Well, that sounds great.
Let's go. Let's get in the car.
I wish I was in Montana and not where it feels like 99 degrees.
Let's head on up to Montana, y'all. It is cool up there. They had the snow in Wyoming yesterday.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm jealous of that.
I wouldn't mind going up there in June or July. I got a friend actually.
For some June snow, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to text my friend and say, hey, what's going on up there? Is it snowing? Because it's been really cold up there. She just moved up there from Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. I bet that's exciting.
Yeah,
what a
she's
change.
excited about it. Yes, that's what she wanted, was some kind of like life change.
Yeah.
But she just moved and she goes, well, I'm going to wait till it warms up. Huh. So,
that's what my brother last year at this time was living in Montana, and he moved in May, and he was like, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to be there for summer. And then it was the May 31st. And I remember he said, it's still snowing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you live in the mountains now.
So I went to school in the Northeast, and then I went back into the broadcast meteorology program at Mississippi State. But when I went to school in the Northeast, I left in May and it was snowing. I drove out of the snow in May and I said, okay, this has got to stop. And that's the reason, it's not, listen, we would all get in a plane right now and go. If I could sell a weekend and say, listen, folks, tomorrow we're going to wherever, Bozeman, Montana, we're going to go play in the snow for a weekend. It's going to cost you $1,000. I'd fill that plane in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Then if I said, you want to live here all year long, they'd be like, no, it snows and it's windy. I mean, it's a pretty part of the country, but it's a hard life. I don't care that you got a grocery store down the street, and nobody wants to drive when it's 12 degrees, okay, and it's snowing. Nobody's saying, "Oh, this is beautiful." They say it's beautiful for the first 5 minutes, and then when they can't see outside the window, anyway.
Yeah.
Enough.
He digresses.
We do digress.
I knew you were going to digress.
You did. I almost got on my high horse, but I didn't.
He decided not to.
100 degrees, the way it feels right now in Vicksburg. I checked. It was the highest heat index today. The highest feels like temperature in Jackson was 100.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah. You know
Let me tell you, it was already 90 degrees at 11:30 this morning.
Yeah.
Or 12 o'clock this afternoon.
I like the heat.
It's too much.
Okay. I like the heat.
I like the heat. I liked the heat that we had last weekend.
Okay.
The dry heat.
I don't
like this heat.
Yeah.
Melissa's watching from Jackson, Mississippi.
We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you,
Melissa.
Melissa.
It's going to feel like 100 degrees again tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday it won't. Yay. Hopefully.
Yay.
And that's because we have some changes. Unfortunately, those changes will come with some storms, maybe a few strong to severe storms, really just north of Interstate 20. I know there's a risk for tomorrow. I just don't see it.
We don't see it on
I don't see it.
Nothing is indicating a risk to us.
Yeah. And then on Saturday, there's this lower end risk south of I-20.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I see it north of I-20. I see it. Potential for you to see some severe storms and maybe have some damaging wind. This is going to be a little cluster of thunderstorms. Remember those clusters of storms that we had one after the other last week or week before last? It'll be that again. And one is just as that one clears out, we got another one on Sunday. That's going to be the early morning one. There's going to be some potential that we see more rain Sunday afternoon. Why is this set to Monday? I'm so confused.
It's set to Monday of next week.
It is.
Did you not want that?
No, I thought it was the next 5 days.
Oh. And the thing's soft centered too. I can fix that later if you want. See what your
It doesn't
time clock
want
says.
me to do anything. It's Monday.
Somebody did it. Oh, you want to check who did it?
Today. No, because it was from January. Somebody did it a long time ago.
There you go. We can't be mad at people from January.
No.
We have to let bygones be bygones. So what we were going to do, Elise and I were going to figure out who did it, and then we were going to pounce on them.
Yeah.
But we don't do that anymore because we're Triple Crown winners. Are you wearing your Triple Crown?
Triple Crown winners don't do that kind of thing.
Are you wearing your Triple Crown?
I'm always wearing my Triple Crown.
So we won the Triple Crown Award. If you don't know what that's about, Triple Crown Award is something that the Great TV people came up with. They own WLBT, and they wanted to recognize certain teams from around the country, and they recognized us as the weather team for our region, which is a bunch of states in the middle of the country. And basically, we got recognized for all the severe weather coverage we've been doing this year. What are you doing? Oh, you're bringing it down? Hold it down.
You couldn't see it.
See? If you hold it down, it's okay.
All right. There you go.
You're right there, Freddie?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm worried that. Okay. No, we're fine.
All right, we're fine.
Okay.
If she says we're fine, just go with it.
We're fine.
All right, we're fine.
Everything's fine.
We're still fine.
Nobody freak out.
Okay, everybody's good. All right. So now they can see it. You're seeing, by the way, this is how the secret sauce is made.
Yeah, you just saw real time.
You see how it's all made. This is how we make a lot of our graphics. Hey, thanks so much, Tammy Sue Faith. We appreciate it. And we appreciate y'all, honestly, because they measure our success in viewership, and they measure our success in a lot of different ways. And so we appreciate you. When severe weather strikes, I say this all the time, I'm not allowed to cite actual numbers. I get in trouble. That's why I always show, well, I can't say anything, but I'm careful with the numbers. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And I will say this, that we usually get about 2 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So of people choose to watch us for the severe weather coverage, and we take that responsibility very seriously.
We do.
And we really appreciate y'all. And that's why we do these little broadcasts. We have a little fun because it's not your grandma or grandpa's weathercast. Not that there's anything wrong with their weathercast.
We hope your grandma and grandpa join us for this weathercast.
So I used to sit there and watch the news with my grandma and grandpa, and that was kind of exciting. So we, we're just here kind of letting loose a little bit. I'm letting my hair down, as much of it as I can. In my case, your hair is down, but me, I'm letting it down. And so that's what we do in this broadcast. Yeah. We're a little bit edgy. We're a little bit fun.
Edgy.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy Hazelwood, thank you so much. We got, Pepper Eva watching from Crystal Springs. Appreciate you. Hey, Bessie Sanders, thanks so much for congratulating us.
Raynell is watching from Macomb. Why? I thought you were watching from Montana.
No,
Raynell.
She's not Montana.
Oh.
No, she's not Montana. Sandra Cagle's watching from Clinton, and Bessie Sanders watching from Brookhaven. And then Tammy Sue Faith wants you to say where she's watching from. She said, Elise, please say where I'm watching from.
Oh. Have grace. She's watching from Maryland.
She's watching Havre
de Grace.
Do me a favor, Tammy Sue Faith. Will you type in your thing? Just give us the pronunciation on how to do it, like in a
Havre de Grace
in a parentheses, so we can say it right.
Yeah,
we would appreciate that. Bottom line is, here's the deal for this weekend: storms are coming, and there is a big but here.
Big but.
Okay, there are 2 caveats. 2, count them. That's 2.
1, 2.
2. I had to look just to make sure. 1, Saturday night and Sunday morning. 2, probably going to be the northern half of the area, Southwest Mississippi. I'm talking most areas south of I-20. You're probably not going to see much, if any, weather this weekend.
That's true.
Next week, there's going to be scattered showers and storms every day because we're going to be in that weather pattern.
And you'll have a better chance by then.
Otis James Souther Jr. watching from Orange, California. Wow, we appreciate you making the effort. Mary Ann Fells from Brookhaven. And Nancy Hazelwoods in Harrisville, Mississippi. We appreciate you watching this evening.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I want to make sure I get across to everybody. Not everybody gets the storms. We're focused on Interstate 20 and northward because that's where the weather's going to be. I already know what I'm going to hear. Oh, you only focus on Jackson. You only focus on... We have to focus on where the weather's going to be. If I had a way to bring those storms where I wanted to, I'd be charging a lot of money. But that's not what we're doing.
Yeah, so south of I-20, you might miss out on the rain this weekend. Great news for you.
Yeah.
Even in the metro area, you might miss out on some rain.
Mm-hmm.
You will probably not see all of it, but if you live north of Interstate 20 and like the further north you go, you're gonna have a better chance to get the rain for the weekend days. Saturday, though, I just really think most of us aren't going to see anything at all.
Hey, Ida Cartledge from Rolling Fork, Brenda James from Johns, Mississippi. So we'll see each other for part of the weekend, right? Because I'll see you at the we're doing the
Kara Dog Days of Summer.
Dog Days of Summer.
And it's gonna friggin' feel like it.
Yeah. It's gonna be
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be for show.
For show.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Chase is gonna be there, right? Is he gonna be there?
As far as I know.
Yeah. So it's the 3 of us. Kara's Dog Days of Summer event. We're going to be judging the parade. We're not very judgmental, but we will be judging the pet parade, which is a lot of fun. When I had my dog, I used to bring her to the parade and she loved it. She loved this parade. She also loved Pas de Gras, which is held on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. One of her favorite parades. I never knew how much she would love a parade until I took her. You know, I wouldn't take her to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Okay. But they have this Pas de Gras and they used to do this event. So I take her to this event and she loved it. And then when you look at Pas de Gras is just like this fun little event on the coast where, you know, all the pets go marching down the street and there's all kinds. You got monkeys, you got whatever.
Monkeys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. She said it right.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You're the she.
Oh.
So
yay.
Say it again.
She lives on the Chesapeake Bay.
No. Say it again where she lives.
All right.
Have the grace.
Well,
Havre de Grace.
Which time did I say it right? Because I said it like 3 times.
Which way. Yeah.
Havre de Grace.
Havre de Grace.
Havre de Grace.
I never knew that. So good for you. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
But we think the weather's going to be
cultured.
After the thing. So I'll probably see you at this event. I'm going to go to the farmer's market, I think, in the morning and get some fresh produce. I really want to get some peaches.
Should get some flowers. I got a fantastic bouquet of flowers. Look at them. They're beautiful.
I can look at pictures of flowers on TV. It's cheaper. And what else? So I might see you there if you're going to be there. I need to get some honey.
Oh, they had a lot of honey.
Yeah, no, I know.
They have all the stuff.
That's where I've gotten my honey before. So I'm pretty excited about that. And they got a bunch of plants, but I'm not getting plants. I have so many plants right now and I'm worried it's getting hot and I don't have to keep watering them.
Yeah.
But
I had to water plants yesterday and this morning.
Right. You still have to do it. I mean, because the rain's not going to get here till Saturday night or Sunday and not everybody's going to see it.
Havre de Grace.
There you go. Havre de Grace. That's awesome. I never even knew how to say it.
I feel so cultured.
So everybody learned something tonight. Not just weather, but we learned something. What else? You got anything else going on?
Thanks, Tammy Sue. No.
Okay, then that's it. Listen, she's got to go. Okay, Elise is very busy.
Not going to cook itself.
I mean, I'm sorry. What are you again?
Triple Crown winner.
You're Freddie, the Triple Crown winner. Freddie's got to go. Gator here. I got to go too. I'll be back on Fox 40 News at 9 and WLBT News at 10 tonight. We'll be updating a lot of stuff when it comes to this weather event for the weekend, which will be an event for some and
a non-event for most,
and
many.
Nothing for some as well. So that's the thing. We want y'all to be safe. And then tomorrow we got a full boat of weather and newscast. Morning show kicks off 4:30 a.m. where you can get additional information. Also, you'll be able to see tomorrow. I think tomorrow it's Ashley and Danae.
No, it's Chase and Danae.
Sorry, Chase and Danae. I forgot who's off tomorrow.
Meteorologist Danae Scales is going to be in. Yeah. So whoop, whoop.
We're excited about that. All Triple Crown winners, folks.
True.
Okay. And then we got Todd Aroni on this weekend. Todd Adams. And Todd's going to be, he's feeling better. Thank you for asking. and he's going to be look at that. My great nephew lives in New Orleans and loves you guys. Please give a shout out. Hey, Tammy Sue Faith's great nephew.
Yeah. Hey.
How are you?
Thanks.
All right. So anyway, that's the story there. We're gonna let y'all go. I hope you're having a great Thursday evening. Try to stay cool as best you can, and don't get dehydrated in this weather. You know, this is the tease. This is the appetizer. It's not the real deal weather
make
yet.
sure you're starting that habit early of drinking all the water.
Right.
Not too much.
And
that's a thing too.
On that note, we will say bye-bye. Bye-bye.